Imagine losing your home, your food, and everything you own to a massive flood. And just when hope is gone, the world's richest philanthropist steps forward. Yes, Bill Gates has just announced a staggering $1 million donation to help Pakistan's flood survivors. But this story is more than just money. It's about humanity, compassion, and the power of standing together. Stay with me, because what happened next will move you to your core. Breaking news. Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, has just announced a massive donation of $1 million to help the survivors of the devastating floods in Pakistan. The word spread like wildfire across TV channels, social media platforms, and online news portals. In a country where millions had lost their homes, livestock, and loved ones, this announcement came as a ray of hope. For days, the floodwaters had swallowed entire villages, forcing families to live under open skies, with little food and no safe drinking water. When Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft and one of the biggest philanthropists in the world, stepped up to support them, people didn't just see it as money. They saw it as compassion from across the world. His gesture showed that even in tragedy, humanity stands together. The floods in Pakistan had been merciless. Unrelenting monsoon rains caused rivers to overflow, drowning farmlands and destroying everything in their path. Roads cracked apart, bridges collapsed, and schools turned into shelters for the displaced. According to reports, millions of people have been affected, with thousands forced to live without proper shelter. Mothers carried their children on their backs through waist-deep waters. Elderly people clung to makeshift rafts. Entire families went hungry for days. The images of suffering were heartbreaking, and they quickly reached the global stage. It was during this humanitarian crisis that Bill Gates decided to step in. His donation wasn't just money. It symbolized hope for people who had been left with nothing. The announcement gave new energy to relief organizations already working in the field, and it inspired others around the world to lend a hand. At a press conference, Bill Gates stood at the podium with his familiar smile, holding a symbolic check that read $1,000,000 to Pakistani flood survivors. Cameras flashed, journalists raised their microphones, and the world watched as he delivered his message. He said, "The floods in Pakistan have caused unimaginable destruction. Millions of families have lost their homes, their livelihoods, and even their loved ones. Today, I am announcing a donation of $1 million to support immediate relief efforts for the survivors. This is not just about aid. It's about reminding them that they are not alone." His words carried weight. Gates has long been known for his charitable work through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, funding health education and development programs around the world. But for Pakistan, this act of generosity meant survival. Relief organizations immediately confirmed that the funds would be used to provide food, clean water, medicine, and temporary shelters for flood victims. In the flood-hit regions, the news of Bill Gates' donations spread quickly. Relief camps buzzed with conversations. Families who had been hopeless for weeks suddenly felt that the world had not forgotten them. A little boy named Ahmed, who had lost his home and books in the floods, smiled when his father told him, "A man from America is helping us." For Ahmed, the donation meant he could soon return to school. A mother of three, Shazia, who had been surviving on half a piece of bread each day, wept tears of relief knowing that food supplies were on their way. For her, Bill Gates wasn't just a billionaire on TV. He was a savior who gave her children another chance at life. The money began transforming into real aid. Food packages were distributed, tents were pitched for shelter, and mobile medical teams were dispatched to treat the injured and sick. Relief trucks bearing the words "Aid for Flood Survivors" rolled into villages, greeted with prayers of gratitude. Bill Gates' donation didn't just help survivors. It sent a powerful message to the global community. His action encouraged other wealthy individuals, organizations, and even ordinary people to step up. Soon after his announcement, more donations started pouring in from around the world. On social media, hashtags like #ThankYouBillGates and #StandWithPakistan began trending. People from every corner of the globe expressed solidarity with the flood victims, proving that in times of crisis, humanity knows no borders. For Pakistanis, this wasn't just about money. It was about dignity, about being seen, and about being valued as part of the larger human family. Bill Gates' contribution, reminded the world that one act of kindness can ignite a chain reaction of compassion. And for survivors, it meant one thing above all: hope. Hope that they could rebuild their lives. Hope that their children could dream again. Hope that the world still cared. And that, my friends, is the true meaning of kindness. Bill Gates' donation is not just about rebuilding homes. It's about rebuilding hope. It's a reminder that one act of generosity can spark a wave of compassion across the world. So tell me, if you had the power to help millions, would you take that step? Remember, every small action counts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that prove humanity is still alive.